Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 1 of the Separatist Droid rework. Roger, roger, it's time. Built as mechanical imitations of their Geonosian designers, the B-1 battle droid provided the Separatists with a cheap and overwhelming supply of droid infantry. On the holotables, opponents will have to blast through a virtual army of B-1s, which provides extra survivability to droid allies when attacking target-locked characters. Separatist and droid teams will work well with the B-1's ability to also apply target lock, but don't forget they were designed to win through sheer numbers. Need some heavier firepower for your droid army? The B-2 Super Battle Droid can provide some heavily armored support while assisting the droid army with target lock and turn meter. Unlike B-1, its fragile sensors are encased in thick armor, and it doesn't need a central command system to operate. The newly improved kit is also unique to help the B-2 keep dispelling positive status effects and aiding the Separatist allies. Also in this update, the Emperor shuttles. Who cares? Okay, no one cares about the Emperor shuttle. Now, what do we got? I think this should be my fleet stuff. This is... Oh, son of a... I'm slightly mad. Context... At, my thing is at 6 when it goes off. At about 5:30, I was ranked 19. So someone sniped me in the last 30 minutes. Oh, that makes me mad. Alright, everyone. So, big news of today is, one, I'm sitting on some energy. So I need to get rid of it. One of these had something I needed a lot of. Is it this one? It's this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3... Alright, now I'm back below cap, so I can talk now. Alright, everybody. I need to do mods too, which is actually... Okay, hold on. We'll wait on mods. So, B2 is updated. The B2 battle droid is updated, and B1 should be inside of our available kit view as well. Okay, now I need to check and see if Separatist droid became a tag. It did not. Okay, so confirm... Yes, there it is. B1 is also visible. Okay, this is good. I can show you both the battle droids. So, B1's been reworked. We now have access to his new kit, and I've also been gearing him up and sharding him up rapidly. B1 is now my official farm focus. B2 is my official farm focus. B1 will be next week. So, what's changed with his kit? Heavy arms, if we go to its full... I don't even think this has a an Omega on it. I think this is just like a full 8 things. I will find out. You know what? Actually, yeah, let's find out because I was planning to do this anyways. Boom. Take him to 85. Ow, my money. Thank God I'm not doing Magna Guard for 3 weeks. We have credit heist next week, so that'll be nice. Ooh, only 5... He's not even strong enough to take into territory wars yet. Alright, so we can now see... Oh, it does have an Omega. I have a lot of Omega... Right. Sorry, this is a very spastastic video today, and I'm not staying on track because I had some things I wanted to do today, but I had to wait for my ships payout because... Ships. Zeta time. I have my 20th Zeta, and I told myself the next Zeta would go to Jedi training Rey and her leadership because I need my resistance to do their thing. All exposed lose 5 turn meter, special ability, and they aren't debuffed, cooldowns by 1. Bam. Zeta on JTR. Okay. Back to the Separatists. You know what? Back to droids. This is really about droids. It's not so much about Separatists. So, B1 has a basic that just deals physical damage. If the target was target locked, inflict critical damage down for 2 turns. Otherwise, target lock for 2 turns. Big droid synergy in this, especially with Imperial Probe Droid and IG-88. So, not guaranteed, but high chance of target lock. This is the basic. And then a debuff. Strong. Mow down. This is going to get even better than before. Before it capped out at, I think, 65% chance. Now, 80% chance to... Okay, so guaranteed, dispel all positive status effects. Guaranteed. Then, inflict buff immunity. Applied before damage. You know what that means? This ability is going to screw over Jedi teams like Bastila and Revan, where they're spreading out the buffs. And this is also going to stomp on Enfy's nest. If it wasn't bad enough that Revan stomps all over her, this battle droid is the counter to her because she won't be gaining her protection up. This is mean. This mowdown ability is mean. It's on a 3 cooldown, but don't be fooled by that because this kit actually sets it up to be on a much quicker cooldown. Relentless Barrage. At its full powered, Omega again. 40% chance to gain a turn whenever another ally is evaded or damaged. So when evaded or debuffed, this guy's going. And you know what this guy does? He dispels buffs. Let's say you shot someone with Foresight. Again, because they're fun to pick on right now, let's pick a Revan team. You shoot at Revan. Revan has Foresight from any number of sources. Revan evades. Everyone else still has Foresight. This guy gets a turn. This guy casts Mowdown. Everyone loses their Foresight to the Dispel, then gets shot. Bam. That's bad. Also, target locked enemies are even further debuffed with low crit chance and very low evasion. No natural dodging. That's really bad for Hoda. And then the new ability. This one is brand new. There was no based ability before. B2, and this is his only Zeta, but let's read this part, because this is probably as far as most characters are going to take it. B2 has a 40% chance to reduce its cooldowns by 1 whenever a Separatist ally is evaded or damaged by an attack. So the same thing that triggers Relentless Barrage can also trigger Reactive Protocol, which will reduce cooldowns. As you're going to see soon, there is a real chance that the B1 battle droid could be feeding him a lot of these in one go. The Zeta adds, whenever he inflicts a debuff, all other droid allies, Separatist droid allies, gain 5% turn meter. Separatist droid. So this was mentioned on the webpage, and people were asking if it was a or, but it does look like this is just the Separatist droids. So not so synergetic with some droids, but still powerful. This is the only Separatist droid Zeta we have at the moment. So this kit is powerful. This kit is gonna kick some ass. Now let's move on to B1. Where are you? Chopper, HK, 3PO, B1 battle droid. So we can still look at its kit even though it's not out yet. So B1 Barrage. Now I will admit the webpage has way cooler stuff because it's got the animations, but what they've done is amazing. B1 will only, well, I'll just show you, but alright, full power ability. Looks like it will have an Omega on it. Deal physical damage to the target enemy if the target was target locked, so for example shot by B2, all droid allies recover 5% of their leader's max health and protection. I've got a hunch that Grievous is going to be tanky. He's built like a tank. He's big, he's tough. I get the feeling he's going to be the leader and he's going to be powerful. 5% health and protection. That's good. Blast him. Only special ability. Final thing reads, and oh, is this a Zeta? 82 usually means Zeta, but I'm not 100% sure on this. It might just be a really high Omega. That does sometimes happen. Deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict target lock for 2 turns on the selected target. So no AoE target lock, but good chance to get this. Gain 1 stack of droid battalion for each other Separatist ally. So if you're running the full Sep droid thing like everyone's been promoting, you're going to gain 4 for every time this goes off. Heal target other Separatist ally for 0.5% health and 0.5% protection for every stack of droid battalion. So blast them is a heal. Who would have guessed it? It's a debuff, it's a decent attack, it's an AoE attack, and it's a heal. And you're going to get a lot of stacks of droid battalion. There is a Zeta. I am correct. There is a Zeta on this. Not this one, but on the other ability, Droid Battalion, because I just remembered there is some Zeta text. But this is a heal, this is a support, and this is an AoE ability. Now, it's not showing it here, but the cooldown is 0 on this, so he gets to use this ability a lot. Basically, every time his actual turn comes up, he's going to use this ability. This character does a lot of assists, though, so that's where his basic will come in. Roger, roger. Full. Okay, this one. I can't see it not being Omegas. Like they had Zeta text on his other unique. So I think this is again just a very high level Omega. When another Separatist ally uses an ability during their turn, B1 assists, dealing 40% less damage per limit once per turn. When another droid ally uses a special ability, any droid not Separatist, like, okay, so the assist is Separatist, but any droid, he gains turn meter. And then the damage penalty is the last tick. 74, 84. Yeah, I think this is just another Omega. It's not worth being a Zeta in my mind. Although, 10% can add up, but you'll see. Okay, and then this is the last and coolest part. Droid Battalion, level 1 unique, available at the start. B1 can't score critical hits or be revived. B1 has... let's look at the pre-Zeta, because we know this one's a Zeta. And a level 80 Zeta, too. B1 has no protection. 1 health and 50 stacks of Droid Battalion. This is how they are doing the overwhelming assault. That and the Blast Them ID actually has a whole lot of other droids walk up for the animation, so that was really cool. So, 1 health, 50 stacks, which can't be defeated or destroyed while they have stacks of Droid Battalion. When all stacks of Droid Battalion expire, B1 immediately blows up. B1 is immune to dots. When B1 takes damage, they dispel all debuffs on themselves and lose 8 stacks of Droid Battalion. At the start of B1's turn, they gain 3 stacks of Droid Battalion. Now, this is level 7, or this is rank 7. The Zeta is start with 100, which is good. Trust me, you'll want them because there was an Arnold's video. He made his... I'm recording at night after the videos came out. I wanted to watch the actual update in-game. He pointed out a real weakness, specifically with the Revan team. Revan's call to action or whatever it is, and Kenobi's AoE, and then also potentially Grandmaster or Hermit Yoda's group mass assist. All those mass assist abilities can really shred this guy and Ezra. Like, this guy can get knocked down, but again, he picks up a lot more stacks really quickly. Like, if we look at number 1, he has 20 stacks, but if you're using this guy at this point, you're probably not going to be dealing with anyone who can call a mass assist. So, Droid Battalion. Each stack of Droid Battalion grants B1 2% offense and all Separatist allies, all of them, 0.5% tenacity and crit avoidance. So basically, it's letting this guy shield all of the Separatists by making them really hard to debuff and hard to crit. So this is really good support. This character, while he's labeled an attacker, I would call him a support, like, for real. He's droid, he's Separatist, and he's an attacker, but he's really good supporting. And he's got 1 health, so health mods are the most useless thing on him. This guy, for modding, you really, really, really just want to try and stack him with potency, speed, offense, crit chance, just load him up with everything. Maybe a little tenacity just 'cause. But yeah, load this guy up with all that good stuff. Now, let's go back to B1. There you are, B1. Okay, for the record, we don't know about Grievous or Magna Guard or Droidica's stuff yet. All we've seen are a couple new animations off the video from Facebook where we saw Grievous crawl up on his spider form and then do a slash in a single target. So that might be his basic. I'm not sure. And then we saw Magna Guard do a much cooler staff twirl attack, also single target. So those might be basics, those might not. Grievous, for his difficulty to acquire and just sheer awesome factor, I feel like he's worthy of being bumped up to the same power as Grandmaster Yoda or something. But B1, let's talk mods. These are my thoughts. You don't need speed. He's gaining tons of speed through his uniques. So the more leveled up those are, the less speed you'll need. And again, with B1 attacking, he's going to AoE a lot when he's assisting. Or when he's attacking. He's going to AoE a lot. Especially from the animations. It's clear. He AoEs. So you're going to get a lot of dodges. He's going to... and people are going to hit him a lot. Now, nobody's taunting yet, but, like, just... Again, B2's always been the, if you attack my allies, I'm going to go first. Or I'm going to go and punish you. That's his kind of thing. So, and he also applies a lot of target lock and dispels and buff immunity. So this is what I'm thinking. We want him kind of, in fact, I kind of want to look at stats, because I don't have a test account, so I don't know what his full power is, but he's just so weak at this level. My guess is that he's going to be pretty meaty, though. And I also think they made him taller. Can I, like... I've been trying to make him go up a little bit. He's definitely meaty, though. And I just got him to Gear 7. I'm working on Gear 8 right now. I've got energy again, so a lot of these are just farm-up abilities. Like this, watch. Bam, I just need to find this piece, and... Damn it, game, you've been doing me dirty all day. I barely got any shards today. Like on my farms. In fact, I've been holding off on most of my farms. I'm not refreshing right now just to hold on to crystals because of the Emperor Palpatine thing. But yeah, my point's like, boom, did that. So that was more health and armor. This is the hard part because I don't have any of these, and I had to use all my energy this morning to get the 20 I needed for the first one to get him to 7. So I'm working on him. I'm going to power up his basics now. I had to wait for that Zeta to be done to do this, but I'm kind of thinking it's like, well, let's get reactive protocol up to 3 first before anything. But yeah, like, I'm powering him up because this is my theory. I told you about fighting Revan. A lot of this also is going to apply to other characters, especially the AoE and the resists and the dispels. Someone had one of these guys had a dispel ability somewhere. Or am I thinking of Rey? I don't know. Point is, I think that with everything together, the droids are going to be the Separatist droids are going to be a viable arena faction. That's kind of what was hinted at by some of the devs and some of the other YouTubers. Is they're going to be PvP oriented, which to me says arena, grand arena, and territory wars. Will they topple Revan? We'll see. They definitely are set up to fight Bastila. Like, just this guy's AoE mowdown, to me, screams anti-Bastila, because she's out there buffing everyone constantly, meditation and all that. Buff immunity. She's screwed. Which is why, getting back to mods, I'm going to start him off with a triple potency set, and I'm not going to emphasize speed. And I really don't get a choice on some of my mods, because I don't have a lot of mods. This one I've got a choice. Defense... Crit avoidance, offense, there we go. And health, protection, tenacity, potency, yeah. So potency with potency is ideal. Defense, sheesh. Well, okay, this one, I've still got some credits left, so let's do a little opening, or let's peek behind the curtain. Potency. Ah, wrong P. Potency. Damn it, double protection. All right, offense... Crit, offense, protection, defense, and defense. Okay, well, we'll assign this one. Alright, anyone got potency? Just off. Tenacity, not bad. Health, offense. Okay, we'll take offense. What do you got? That's got speed. I would literally rather save speed mods for other characters. Let's get some protection. Oh, wait, that's that 4-dot mod. I think I'm gonna roll potency mods after this. Alright, what do we got? Oh, potency. Perfect. Yeah, so we're going from 10% potency to a lot more potency. And my main point with all of this is just I want him putting out that buff immunity. I want him, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want him to just demolish people. Crit chance, defense, potency, just beautiful. So now if we look, potency 70%, just that's what I want. And I will power up the rest of the mods later. I'm just kind of running low on credits because I had to pay for him going up to level 85. So that's all of that. Last thing I'm going to look at real quick is the Emperor's Shuttle, because it is going to be a good ship. Like, that is the thing. It's going to be good, and I'm definitely going to try and unlock it. Part of the reason I'm holding on to shards. And, oh, Imperial Guard's on this one. Ha! Suck it, other YouTubers. You didn't know Imperial Guard was part of the crew. That actually makes a lot more sense now. Alright, so let's real quick go through the kit. So aggressive offense is the first thing. Deal special damage. If target locked, inflict critical damage down. That's the basic. Battle tested formation. Unique. Dispel all debuffs on the Emperor's shuttle anytime it takes damage from a target locked enemy. Empire and Sith allies gain protection up 20% for 2 turns when they critically hit, doubled for Empire or Sith allies that are taunting. Now, I believe B2 Bomber has a taunt, so I don't have that ship, unfortunately, so I kind of got to get on that. So, that's that. Emperor Palp's ability, so this one I can take straight up all the way. Dispel all debuffs from target Sith or Empire ally, then they recover 50% of their max health and protection, dispel all buffs on target enemy, and inflict buff immunity for 2 turns on all target locked enemies for 2 turns. This ability starts on cooldown and can't be evaded. Now, that's powerful, but it starts on cooldown, kind of like Thrawn's Annihilate. Last ability, Royal Escort, makes a lot more sense since it's got Royal Guard on it. Deal special damage to target locked enemy and inflict target lock on them for 2 turns. Then, the healthiest Empire or Sith ally taunts for 2 turns. So this creates the taunt for your tauntless Empire faction. So this is really good. I get the feeling Vader is going to be the taunt. And then this is really cool. Imperial Entanglement. The Emperor's shuttle gains protection up for 25% and critical hit immunity for 2 turns. Empire and Sith allies gain offense up. And then tenacity down on target enemy. Can't be resisted. Really nice if you're trying to get that target lock to stick. And then if you get it all the way up, Emperor's shuttle can use Emperor's influence immediately. So basically you get to use the heal and the taunt if you can get this up all the way. So this ship might be a good considerable replacement for Slave 1. It's got really strong Empire Sith energy, so you're going to want to throw it on your Thrawn team. Definitely going to want to have you're going to want to have Darth Vader. Where's the B1 bomber? Yeah, so him, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so this guy taunts, so you're going to want this guy for your tanks. Basically, your new starting lineup is going to be well, if I had to pick, because again, I'm not 100% on the factions because I don't have all the ships, but if I had to guess, Empire, I'd say start with TIE Advanced and TIE Fighter, and then use the B2 Bomber, and then have, no, not Separatist, Sith, and then use the B2 Bomber. Okay, so Sigmatar and Sith Fighter. Oh, I forget about Maul. He might be a good consideration as well. So yeah, definitely a very strong dark side team. This is kind of to push back on people who are like pushed down by the Millennium Falcon. Sorry guys, I am losing my voice as I'm talking. So if we look at my arena shard right now, it's almost all, or yeah, it's all Falcon for the top 5. Or yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, just Millennium Falcon, Houndstooth, Ghost. And it's going to basically be the same thing for everybody. Oh, well, that one had Biggs, but Millennium Falcon, Houndstooth, and I guess Biggs is the more popular option. Nope, there's Ghost. Yeah, that's what all that is. Okay, who's in 19? Screw you, Chief Veer. How'd I lose? Oh, that guy. I hate that guy. Just, ugh. I need to work more on my Phoenix, but I've always got other projects to work on. So this is Droid Rework Part 1. My hope, my sincere hope, is that the Separatist Droid faction, or even the Droid faction, will be strong enough that they can cut into the arena. That is not the arena. That they can cut into the squad arena. Because if we look right now, one Traya, one really, really brave Traya, and one CLS, but it just every other Revan. It's like 70 to 75% of everyone is running Revan, just Revan for days. And I'm sitting here running Palpatine, and I'm just kind of like, you know what? I've run this team through its course. My my faction is just not going to cut it anymore. I need a new arena team because I've been running the same team for a long time, and as you can see now, Rey just immediately shot up to be on par with them. Ventress is stronger than Thrawn and Nihilus, although they only have one of their Zetas because both their leaderships... Well, okay, Nihilus's leadership is okay, but Thrawn's leadership's actually pretty bad, so I don't view it Zeta-worthy. Ventress has got double Zeta. She's not even gold yet, but, like, I'm at that point where I'm thinking, okay, I want to run a new arena team, and I want to be good at it. And I'm hoping that Grievous and the Separatists, that they can crush Revan. I don't care if I can get stomped by, say, a Jedi Training Rey team or a CLS. Like, just let me crush Revan. There's so many Revans, I can climb the ranks. I'm not worried about that. I want to advance in the arena again, and I just don't feel like my characters can do it. My arena team is like 95% done getting geared. Just Scion and Nihilus each need... Well, Scion needs one more piece of geared 12, and Nihilus needs one more, and I don't have the means to farm these, and I don't have the means to do the Sith Raid yet. Like, I love my guild, but I'm realizing if I want to be serious, I'm going to have to finish getting the Sith Raid ready, and I'm probably going to have to move guilds. And I'm sad, but that is the case. Now, speaking of the Sith Raid, I'm not seeing any potential viability, or particular viability for the kit so far from these two. Buffs aren't really a thing that the other team does. B2 getting his stuff... what do you call it? B2 getting his turn meter from getting attacked kind of would work versus Scion. Like, having Scion debuffed kind of feels okay. The extra attacks are a crippling blow to suffer versus Traya, so I don't think they'd be useful in phases 3 and 4. What is in my mail? Oh, right. Territory battle. Already deployed. I'm done with that for the day. So... I don't see any particular Sith Raid use for this team. I just think that it's going to overall be pretty damn good versus Revan. Again, we're still waiting on a rework for Magna Guard, a rework for Grievous, and Droidica. Oh, the official schedule. So as you can see, B2 is already reworked. B1 is coming out on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Grievous and Magna Guard are joint reworked on the 20th of February. And Droidica is released on the 21st. So happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there who's alone. You get the one unit that's never really alone. Alright, thank you all for watching. I will probably do part 2 on the 21st, because then we will have Droidica's full kit available to us, and we will have Grievous and Magna Guard reworked. I will then kind of assess their viability as a potential arena squad, and if I need to start funneling all my gear into them. Thank you all for watching, and farewell.